Hi, and welcome to the Faith Tunes podcast. I'm your host, Maria. Today we're going to be talking about Christian music, specifically contemporary Christian music and Catholic artists who are in the contemporary Christian music genre. Today I'm on my back porch and there are very loud sounds next door as the neighbors are trimming trees, so please excuse the background sounds, and in advance I apologize. Anyways, today we're going to be talking about a few artists who I listen to a lot. The top 7 Catholic artists that are on my list of listening. So, starting off with Matt Maher, who is a contemporary Christian musician who is a Catholic, and he has some really great songs that he's written both for praise and worship settings and more reflective songs for the church, and also just songs about his life. So, some of my favorite albums that he's done are his newest album called The Stories I Tell Myself, which has 20 songs on the extended version. It's very good. They're all very well thought out. They're blending kind of the styles of folk and contemporary Christian and kind of some acoustic or maybe Christian indie sounds. So this album is really good. I would recommend it to be listened to. And it has some of his more new songs, The Lord's Prayer, In the Room, and another one called The Stories I Tell Myself, which is a self-titled song from the album itself. Anyways, those are on the radio, I think. Well, 2 of them are. So you may have heard them before on Christian radio, but a lot of the other ones are some of my favorites, the lesser known songs. One is called Burning Heart of God, and there's another one called Only Good Will Grow. The third one is also called The Answer Is Yes, which is a really good song. And there's another one called A Bigger Table, which is about being in the presence of God among other believers. Matt Maher also has a really good song called Who Jesus Is, which is a more newer release. I think it might have been from this year, actually, or maybe, I don't remember, either this year or last year. I think it was this year, and it's really good. I don't know, it's something he released with a music project, and it wasn't on an album or anything, but it was a really good song. I could talk about a lot of Matt Maher's different songs just because I've heard them over the years, but some of my favorite of his worship songs are Lay It Down, which is from one of his older albums, which is just a great song for prayer, and they've played it a lot at different praise and worship events that I've been to in the past, so that song means a lot to me. And then Lord, I Need You is just classic, so I guess I would mention that one as well. Moving on to another artist. Oh, before I do, also there's an amazing version of the song Adoro Te Devote, which is a Latin song written a long time ago by St. Thomas Aquinas, and the version by Matt Maher is so powerful. I would definitely recommend it. It's on the Hallow app, which is the #1 prayer app in the App Store, and there's also a version of it on YouTube, which I don't know if that's really fair that that's on YouTube. I think it's supposed to just be on Hallow because it's a Hallow exclusive song, and so it's not really released for YouTube. But anyway, if you have the Hallow app, would definitely recommend listening to that one. It's really powerful. Moving on to the next artist, which is Brother Isaiah. I've already mentioned him before in the previous podcast, so I probably won't elaborate much on his music in this podcast episode, but I will say that he has several really good albums. The first one being Mysteries and Medicines, his most recently released, and all the songs are really good songs. Would recommend him to anyone who likes folk music or acoustic music or overall just great music, which has really powerful meanings in them. And also an album called Shade that he has, which includes a bunch of acoustic songs that he's written over time. So I would recommend that one as well. Moving on to the third artist that I would recommend, which is a band called Novum Collective. So they're Catholic. They are comprised, of a bunch of different Catholic musicians, and they write songs for the church, and they have a lot of different albums. Well, more recently, they did an album which was an adoration album, so songs of reflection and prayer for adoration or just time in prayer with God. And it was really good. There were several classic hymns on it and different things, which was nice to listen to, but I actually didn't listen to, I don't think I listened to all of them yet. I don't know. I listened to most of them, but they also have an album that they're releasing right now, which has some other live renditions of songs, and also song versions that are English and Spanish, which is really interesting. It's really cool. It's kind of bilingual, and a lot of the songs are new. I haven't heard them before, so it's interesting to hear those too. So Novum has some really good music. They have an album too, which is called Live in Louisville, which is one of my favorites, I think, that they've done. And they've also done 2 single release songs. One is called Son of Man, and another one is called Back to Your Heart. And I really like the one called Son of Man. It was released around the time that the new Pope was elected in the Catholic Church, and they wrote it about Jesus, who is the Son of Man, the Son of God, and it was also based on some words that the Pope spoke at his first Mass as the new Pope, which was really cool. The 4th artist that I want to mention is called The Vigil Project. They are a group of musicians who go around and they do a lot of albums based on vigils in the Catholic Church. We call them vigils. So basically it's like the seasons before the seasons of Christmas and Easter. So they do Advent albums, and they do a Lent album, which is during the time before Easter. And they go around doing tours. They also do reflective music just for the church and for like prayer. And they do a lot of different concerts. They used to go on tour, and they are becoming more popular now, and they've been working on a film series, which is really amazing, on music called The Meaning of Music. And I think it's still not fully released yet. They're still working on it, but it's really, really, really cool. The concept of going to all these different places, learning about different styles of music, and also about ultimately bringing faith into music and sharing music with others that inspires them to follow Jesus. I don't have much time left, but I will try to sum up the last few artists. So Greg and Lizzie and John Finch are 2 artists that are part of the Vigil Project, but they also write independently other music, and they are Catholic and would recommend their music as well. Also, Seth Schleter, who's a contemporary Christian music artist and has been on K-Love Radio and other Christian radios. Another artist is Rita West, who was part of Novum Collective for a short time, and she's written 2 EPs. Overall, this is around 7 or 8 artists which are Catholic and who write really great music, and would recommend listening to them. If you want to find more Catholic artists like this, then let me know. Like the video, I might post more recommendations, and also as I find more artists, I will let you know of them as I hear of them. Thanks for listening, and God bless. Hope you have a great day.